It's so late.
I know. I'm glad you're still here.
I was just closing up. Are you all right?
I don't know. That's why I'd like to talk to you.
What is it, Mijo?
I've been wondering if I'm more like my brother than I thought.
Like your brother? Yeah, I would say you are in some ways. Christian always had a good heart, and you too, Antonio. You have
I'm
a good...
not talking about Christian, Mommy. I meant Tico.
Sorry. Excuse me.
Hello? In the police station? The squad room?
Kevin, please wait.
Stay away from me.
Just listen to me. Just hear me out. We have to start addressing this. I am saying this for your sake, not mine.
For my sake? Are you kidding? This is all about you. It always has been.
That is not fair. You know everything.
All I know
done
is you're the
has
one
been
that
for
engineered this
everything.
whole disaster. That's all I know, and I don't owe you 1 second more of my time.
I carried our child for 9 months, and then I buried him. And maybe you're right. Maybe you don't owe me anything. But you need to say goodbye to our son.
I just hate it when you affect that fake air of concern.
What are you talking about?
Admit it, Vicky. Now that your brother's been found, you could give a damn about what happens to Blair.
Oh, my God, again.
Yes, again and again, because it's the truth.
No, it is not the truth, Dorian. It is venomous, bitter nonsense. But if it makes you feel better to take it out of me, what?
Excuse me. Sorry to interrupt. I've got a problem.
Blair?
Close. The mini edition.
What? Who are you talking to?
Me. I figured I should call the only person that would tell me where my mom and dad are. Well, where are they?
See if you can get a hold of the night manager. Manning! Commissioner Buchanan, I want every available unit out here at the junkyard. This place is bigger than we thought.
That Manning's climbing a fence, sir.
Oh, fine. That's all the guy needs. He's half lame now. Manning! We're going to end up carrying him out of here.
All right, LP-37, we're going to need some backup out here.
Star, please don't tell me you came here all on your own.
Okay, I won't tell you.
Honey, you should not be out at this time of night, certainly not by yourself. How did you get here?
Vicky, let me handle this. Star, how did you get here?
What difference does it make?
I want the truth.
Listen, I took a cab. What's the big deal?
And you paid for it with what?
Kidding? She's got more money than I do.
Nobody was answering their phones, and no one at home knows anything, so I figured I'd call David.
David? You told her where we were?
She called me from the cab. I panicked. She's intimidating.
Would you guys just stop about how I got here? Just tell me where my mom and dad are? My God, you treat me like I only have half a brain.
Backup's on the way, Commissioner.
Did you get a hold of that night watchman
The
yet?
station's trying to reach him by telephone, but they're not getting an answer. Could
We
be he's
come
asleep.
in here with sirens blaring, we're screaming in. Nobody could sleep through that. Mount up! All right. Kimball, I want you to get in there, find Blair Kramer. If you find Todd Manning, you bring him back to me.
Antonio, you have to stop comparing yourself to Tico. You and that man have nothing in common but blood. And blood doesn't determine what a man becomes. Look, Manny was my brother, and he and I are nothing alike. So, what brought this on tonight? Why are you so upset?
The money I inherited from Tico came through. You know I didn't want any part of it.
Yeah, I remember you told me that. I support your decision.
I never wanted to spend a dime of that dirty money.
So what's the problem?
RJ served me with papers tonight to take full custody of Jamie.
What? He can't do that. Antonio, you mustn't let him intimidate you.
I mean, that's where Tico's money comes in. Jessica advised me that I should take that money and hire the best lawyer to fight RJ to win Jamie back.
I know there was a reason I love that girl.
You again.
Not wearing out my welcome, am I?
That bar stool is reserved for you, darling. Vodka neat, right?
Make it a double.
What the hell?
Hey, a car came in here tonight. Where'd you put it?
A couple of dozen cars came in.
This one was from long-term parking, was partially stripped.
Can't a guy get a little shut-eye?
Where is that car, you idiot?
This one's on me.
I'll be buying my own drinks tonight, Charlie.
Well, beautiful lady, why don't you buy me one then?
Cliff. You know what you need? You need to work on your game. You know what you also need? To
get out of my face before I make sure you walk out of here talking enough to Kara than you already do. Got it?
Fine.
Run along.
RJ's gonna use everything he's got to get custody of Jamie. Without a lot of money to fight him back.
That child is yours. And she belongs with you, her natural father, not with RJ Gannon.
I don't want me, but to use that money, it just doesn't feel right.
Why? Why, Antonio? Of course it's right. This changes everything. This changes the whole picture. This is your child we're talking about. And whether that money comes from Tico or anyone else, there's a higher good here. I mean, I can see no better use for that money than to use it to get your child back, to restore your family, and help you to be the father to Jamie that she needs you to be.
That money has blood on it. I mean, God knows how many people he hurt to get it. Hey, it's a constant reminder of how much pain he caused all of us. And it's proof that Tico will always come between me and freedom.
What kind of freedom are you talking about, Antonio?
I mean, I'll never have the freedom to live my life as Antonio Vega. If I use that money, I will always be Manuel Santi.
This is the last thing I need tonight.
I know.
You understand?
I'm sorry.
They took Ace away from me. Isn't that enough for you?
I know.
And as if
Kevin.
that wasn't enough, then I have to find that bastard Manning on the side of the road. Why couldn't he just be dead? Huh? Why do I have to help him? I mean, is that like cruel and unusual punishment or what? It's unbelievable. This whole year is like one sick joke
That's why
to
we
me.
have to work to put this
Don't you
behind
tell me
us.
what I have to do. Don't you dare tell me what I have to
I've
do.
been wanting to talk to you about this for a while. I've done a lot of thinking, and I understand why people have funerals.
Well, I hope you understand that this is the last time that we're going to have this
They have them
conversation.
so they can let
Okay?
go. So they don't hold on anymore. If they don't, then they hold on. They make the same mistakes. They recreate the same situations. They live the same pain for the rest of their lives.
You're right. Letting go of the past and moving on is important, and if we need to have a funeral to do that, then I'm all for it.
Okay. Good. You won't regret it.
You're right, I won't. And we should consider this conversation our eulogy.
What?
Yeah. And then when I vow to never speak to you again and I walk out the door, then that's our burial. Isn't that great? Yeah, and then we can both, once and for all, just move on.
Listen, honey, your father is absolutely fine. I promise you. We all saw him. Yeah, we did.
Why didn't anyone call me? Would you guys have rather me had bad dreams about my dad never coming home?
Honey, sit down. Listen, things were a lot more complicated than that.
If someone doesn't tell me exactly what's going on right now,
Star, your dad's okay. We don't know about your mom yet.
Would you show me all the cars that came in for junking in the last hour?
I've been asleep longer than that, buddy.
Well, who's been awake?
It's the middle of the night. Me and Lester have the graveyard shift.
All right, where's Lester?
There he always is, working on his pancake machine.
What is that?
At the car compactor. Lester calls it his pancake machine. When he's not crushing cars with it, he's fixing it so he can.
We saw the lights on. I hope it's okay that we came in.
Oh, of course, Adriana. Oh, Antonio and I were just talking.
Well,
For what it's worth, Antonio, I understand why you went off on RJ earlier. I mean, you just want your daughter back. You have every right to feel that way. Well, and after what my family just went through with Ace, well, good luck, man.
Is it okay if we grab some coffee? Maybe some pie? We can help ourselves.
Everything's in the freezer. You take whatever you want. Your family, sweetheart. So you fought with RJ over this?
He doesn't respect me. Or the fact that Jamie's my child.
So you take that money that Tico gave you and you use it to fight him. Legally. Within the court system.
Mommy, if I do that...
If you do that, that will not mean you're like Tico or Manny or like anybody else. You will be reflecting the love and the values that you were raised in, Antonio. And you'll create a loving home that will wipe away all your bad memories forever. With Jessica's love and support.
I can have that, can't I?
I bet you get a lot of practice, huh? Blowing off guys, like you did just now with that loser.
Well, it just annoys me when men assume that I've come to the bar just to get lucky.
You just say whatever comes into your head, don't you?
I don't play games. I say what I mean. I get what I want, and what I don't want, I throw away.
Like poor old Cliff.
Oh, poor old Cliff. Well, he will strike out with another woman another day. And wifey will be none the wiser.
His wife? Would he leave his ring on?
No, he was ringless. I can just smell a cheater a mile away.
And does that always get in the way for you? The marriage thing?
Well, computers bore me. So married men who sell computers bore me more.
How about married men who don't want to talk about work after 6 o'clock? Do they fall in the same category?
I prefer married men who don't like to talk at all.
I understand that Star is just a kid, but she's not normal.
Well, she is a bit precocious, I admit that.
No, that's not what I'm saying. Think about everything that she has been through and how she has survived. Could you imagine being Todd and Blair's daughter? Some parents. Individually, they're unstable. Collectively, they're a train wreck. What? Star knows that. Look, by way of example, is anyone keeping a tally on the number of times she's been kidnapped?
You know, I love it how you talk about me as if I'm not here.
Star, all I'm trying to say is you have been through a lot, and you've turned out okay. I just don't think we need to protect her this way. We've got to stop soft pedaling everything.
Soft pedaling means you're not telling me the whole truth, right?
Yes, that's exactly right. Usually because the news is not good.
Well, my dad, he didn't leave me for no reason. He didn't ditch us. He loves us.
Yes, he does. Very, very much, sweetheart.
And now he's going to look for my mom. And when he does, I will act like an immature 5-year-old and tell you all that I told you so.
And nothing would make me happier than to hear you say those words.
You've been really freaked in, Dorian. Scared?
Yes, Star, I am scared. For your mother.
Wow. You've said some horrible things to me in the past, but this... I'm talking about
This
our
conversation
son. Our
is
real
over,
son,
Kelly.
the baby that died.
You're
That's
dead
what I'm
to me.
talking about.
You understand that? Dead.
When are you going to stop blaming me for doing what was right?
Why would I stop blaming you? You're the one that started this whole thing. What would I ever stop blaming
I get it. You never do anything wrong. Kevin Buchanan is infallible.
No, I was wrong, Kelly. To love you. And you know, I blame myself for that. How could I love someone who is so totally incapable of love herself?
We get dozens of cars in here every night, and Lester crushes them. That is, if the compactor is up and running.
Does Lester have a radio?
The thing went on the fridge twice tonight.
Does he have a radio?
Yeah, sure.
All right, I want you to call him, tell him to stop
There's
whatever he's doing.
no use in calling Lester. He can't hear the radio over the noise
Call
of the
him now.
machine. Lester, come in. It's Dennis. Lester! Lester!
All right, take me to him.
I can't leave my post. They'd fire my ass.
And I'm gonna kill you if you don't.
Hey, buddy, stand back, would you? Want to end up like one of these cars?
All right. All right, tell me how to get to him.
Go out the door and hang a right. Then left at the wall and the right at the next wall. Then keep on moving.
Okay. Stay on the radio. Try to reach him.
Mr. Manning, Commissioner wants to see you.
Sorry, guys. I gotta find my wife.
This way.
Garcia, I want you to check the interior of this building, top to bottom. Stay sharp, all right?
Yes, Commissioner.
Kovacs! I want you to set up a perimeter right around here. Stay in constant radio contact, okay? The minute you spot that car...
You got it,
You
boss.
got it, okay, thanks.
Get these guys off me. All right, look. There's this guy named Lester. He works the compactor. We gotta find him. Get off.
This is a commissioner. All units out in the yard, report to the compactor. I told you to stick with me.
Forget that.
Listen, man.
You listen to me. She's out there somewhere. You gotta let me back in there before it's too late.
Knock it off, Benny. I swear I'm gonna punch your lights out. Give me a radio. Let him go. You're gonna need that if you find her. Kimbrough, get on those channels again. See if she makes contact. Garcia, Kovacs, I need status reports. Blair, where are you?
It always comes down to a slap in the face. Literally and figuratively, yeah.
Sorry, I
No.
didn't mean to do
Well,
that.
it felt like you did, pretty much.
Be so mean and cruel.
Oh, yeah. This is my fault, me. Yeah. You weren't the one that said that you loved Ace. Because
I do love Ace.
I remember you saying that he meant the world to you, and apparently that wasn't enough to keep you from giving him away.
I didn't give him
You
away.
gave him to those people. Not once, but twice. Wait, is that what you call love? Is it? A mother's love? Is that what that is?
That child was never but a piece of property to you.
Oh, that's
what it was from the
ridiculous. He
very
was never
beginning.
a piece of property.
Yeah, maybe
You're
you
right.
grew to love
You're
him, but
the
it was
one
never
that got
something.
him. You lied about the
You
whole
just
thing in
used
the
him to
beginning.
hurt me.
And
You
I
used him
never,
as a
I loved
pawn
him, okay?
in your
You don't
sick
dare.
games.
I know it may seem a little ironic for me to tell someone to tone it down, to be quiet, but if you two don't ratchet it back a couple of 100 notches, I'm gonna ask one of these guys in the blue shirts to shoot you. Or to take you to some cell where you can't be heard by Vicky and Dorian and Star.
Oh, God, I'm sorry. How much did they hear?
Well, how much did you whisper?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. God, Star must be so upset.
Look, don't get me wrong. I'm the first person to buy a ticket to the front row of a knockdown, drag-out fight. But tonight, when all this is going on, it's just... Well, it seems stupid even to me.
I should have just kept my mouth shut. Bringing up the Buchanan custody thing, like, come on.
Duke, no, you were showing compassion. Letting Antonio know that he wasn't alone, that your family just experienced something very similar. I think it was really nice of you.
Really?
Really.
Last thing I want is to get into the ugly mess the Buchanans just went through with Ace. All I know is I love my daughter, and I want her back with me. What are you thinking, Mommy?
Are you and Jessica getting back together?
I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. I mean, it seems like we're getting closer. It could happen, yes.
Well, if it could happen, I hope you let it. Tonio, the courts will never award the child to a grandparent over the biological father with a loving, stable wife. Comprende, mijo?
One more time?
That's it, thanks.
Oh, does that mean you're done for the night?
Oh, no. I'm not nearly done. My name's Robert.
And mine's none of your business.
So I don't get to know your name, huh?
Can you live with that?
Maybe I can live with the ring on my finger.
Well, wasn't planning on living with it. Just chilling with it for a little while. Spending what's left of the night.
Mommy, I can't ask Jessica to be with me just to get custody of Jamie.
Antonio, I'm not saying that's the only reason. I've seen how much you love Jessica. Anyone could see it.
Hello?
Oh, Antonio, hi. It's Vicky, and I apologize for calling you so late.
Is something wrong?
You know what? I'll explain later. The thing is, I'm at the police station, and I can't really leave right now. And I hate to ask you this, but I was wondering if you wouldn't mind going over to Landfair and checking on Jessie. You know, with everything that's gone on at the house, I'll feel better.
Sure, no worries. I'll get over there right away.
Thank you. Thank you so much. You have clearance with security, so you won't have any problem getting in, okay? I mean, you know what? I'm sure that everything is okay. It's just that I'll feel a lot better knowing that you're looking in on Jessie.
I'm on my way.
Good.
That was Vicky. She asked me to check on Jess.
So late?
I'll explain to you later.
Okay.
Thanks for the talk, Mommy.
Anytime. I hope I got through to you, mijo. I hope now you believe that the money is rightfully yours and you must use it to get your daughter back.
I'll call you later. Bendición.
Dios te bendiga, mi amor. So, can I get you guys some real food? You look starving.
Yes, we are. We're starving.
How about some arroz con pollo con tostone?
My favorite.
Come on.
Kovacs, what do you got?
Commissioner, we found this guy inside. He said he told Manning where the crusher is.
What's the story with you guys? What's your hurry?
All right, you told Manning, now you tell me. You got 3 seconds. 1, 2...
Fire!
Blair, can you hear me? Blair? Blair, if you're out there, honey, don't be afraid. I'm coming for you. Blair. Blair.
Jess, are you in there? Jess, are you here?
So I heard you tell poor old Cliff you like to buy your own drinks, so I won't even try to settle your tab.
You're an attentive little guy. I like that. See you later, Charlie.
Take it easy, darling.
You're not dangerous, are you?
No more than you.
David. What? Maybe you should take Star home to our place, La Boulée, and I'll wait here with Vicky until there's word about Blair.
That's a very good idea.
All right. Sounds like a plan. Wake up, Toots. You're too big to carry. Come on.
Here you go, sweetheart.
I'll take care of her.
Thank you.
Let's hit it.
Call me.
Yes, I'll call you if there's any news about Blair.
Please do.
Listen, Mom, I had no idea that you could hear us.
Don't worry about it.
I'm so sorry.
Don't worry about it.
Yes, well, I'm sorry, because normally if I heard a fight like that, I would have jumped into the middle of it, if only to protect you, Kelly. Right now, all I care about is Blair. I'm sorry, I just don't feel like being held.
Stay tuned for scenes from the next One Life to Live.
On the next One Life to Live.
Who's going to raise Star and Jack Manning if their mother is found dead?
Blair Crane's been found dead.
The she-devil is dead.
We were too late.
What do you mean you were too late?
Blair's dead.
Tell me the truth! What happened to Blair?